Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Amy Shine here, your Access Consciousness Facilitator, Joy Business Facilitator. Today is day 3 of the How Does It Get Any Better Than This free challenge with business and money. So, thank you for being here. If you missed day 1 and day 2, please go back, catch those videos if you missed them. We covered, in general, how does it get any better than this? Question 2, where to apply it with business and money on day 1. Day two, we covered how does it get any better than this with business. Today, we're going to talk about money. How does it get any better than this with money? How does it get any better than this? So where is that question coming from, first of all? So how does it get any better than this is a tool you first learn in the Access Consciousness bars class. In the bars class, I taught a bars class today and I just read about it. Talks about how ask and you shall receive is one of the laws of the universe. It's how it works in the universe. Ask and you shall receive was actually written in the Bible also. In order to receive, you first have to ask. So the universe will not intervene unless you first ask a question. You have to ask. You cannot receive if you do not ask. So the question, how does it get any better than this, requires you to ask first before you can receive. Now, the thing about asking for greater, asking for more, asking how does it get any better than this is that we've been very entrained to not ask. We've been entrained through family, culture, school, that we are weak for asking. We should know the answer. We should not ask, and we should always just have the right answer. So you're going to have to throw away everything that you've been entrained to, everything you've been programmed to, and everywhere you've been entrained to asking questions is a weakness. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate that and let that go and actually start asking questions? Start opening up to being willing to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable is being open, being willing to receive contribution from other people, from the universe. And the universe shows up through people. When you ask a question of the universe doesn't come knocking on your door, it shows up through people. So when you ask a question, you will be required to receive more through receiving people and things, not just people. So we're talking about money today. So you're asking questions, you're asking to receive more, you're asking how does it get any better than this? With money, you're going to have to also open up to receiving more. So anywhere you have bought the point of view that asking questions is a wrongness of you and a weakness of you, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate all that now, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, on our shirts, boys, poveds and meons. That's the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. You can go to www.theclearingstatement.com for more on that. So how do we apply? How does it get any better than this with money? Well, I actually have the Access Business and Money one-day manual. This is an incredible class, and there's some incredible tools in this class. It's a one-day class, and there's some great tools around business and money. So one of the things I just wanted to read about money is, so we can get clear on, because when we're asking how does it get any better than this, and we're asking for more money to show up, what have you defined money as? So a lot of us have defined that money is cash, money is bills, money is what's in our bank account. But money is so much more than just cash. Money isn't just cash. There are so many ways that money and cash flows can show up in your life. But first, you have to be willing to acknowledge them. So we're going back to this acknowledgement piece that we're hitting on every day when it comes to talking about this too. First, you got to acknowledge all the different ways money can show up for you in the different forms. So right now, would you be willing to start acknowledging all the different ways that money shows up in your life? So does your partner pay for your dinner? That's money showing up for you. Does someone like buy you a cup of coffee? That's money showing up for you. Do clients come and gift you certain things? that's money showing up for you? Do you get gifted upgrades in hotels? Do you get gifted classes? Some of you like may work with other facilitators where you get gifted classes or you get gifted trainings. Like, what are the different ways that money shows up for you? It may not always be the solid, like, actual bill that comes in. There may be lots of ways you're receiving money and not acknowledging it. Do you get like, for me, I have someone who does Elaine, she does my facials. That's a form of me receiving money. She does facials for me, and in exchange she comes to classes. So we have a different way of exchanging money with each other. Food, my husband brings me home food all the time. He gives me meals. I go eat at his restaurant. I get comped meals. So that's another way of receiving money in a different form. So when your friend buys you a coffee, your partner pays for your meal, someone gifts you something, please acknowledge that is money. That is receiving. Acknowledge it first. Wow, that's money showing up for me. How does it get any better than this? Acknowledge it and then question, how does it get any better than this? So how many of you have misidentified and misapplied the only way to receive money is through cash? What if you acknowledged all the currency flows that you have? So how many different currency flows do you have that you've never acknowledged? Well, seems like a lot. So everything that is and everything that doesn't allow you to acknowledge them now, can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, poc, on shirts, boys, poveds, and meons. So what ways has money shown up in your life that isn't cash? So again, have a look at it. What ways does money show up for you in your life that isn't cash? I'm going to ask that again. What ways has money shown up for you in your life that isn't cash? Yeah, I love that. Sorry, I can't see who's commenting. I just see Facebook user, but it could be your insurance paying for your therapy for your body. Yeah. Do you have insurance that pays for your doctor's visit? Do you have, a massage therapist that you do exchanges with? Do you have someone who gifts you makeup? Do you have someone who gifts you clothes? Like, what are the ways that money has been showing up in your life that isn't cash? Do your family gift you things? Does your partner gift you? How many people gift you money, but that isn't actual physical money that you've never acknowledged? Will you please just start acknowledging it now? So where else are you receiving money that you've not acknowledged? And start acknowledging it. And then start asking, okay, how does it get any better than this? Wow, I just received more money. How does it get any better than this? What else is possible? What would it take for more of this to show up? How many times do you take for granted what you're receiving? You don't, and you keep portraying that you have a money problem rather than acknowledging what you are receiving, what you are creating. And the more you receive and acknowledge what you are creating and receiving, the more receiving can show up. So what else can you receive that you've never acknowledged? You cannot receive more until you first acknowledge what you are receiving. So what else can you receive that you've never acknowledged? Where else can you receive money that you've never acknowledged? How many different other ways can you receive money that you've never acknowledged? And what are the unlimited ways money can show up for you now? So that's a great question. That's from the Access Business and Money Manual. What are the unlimited ways that money can show up for you now? Universe, show me. What are the unlimited ways that money can show up for me now that I've never even considered? And everything that doesn't allow them to show up with total ease, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, poc, only shirts, boys, Poveds, and beyonds. So are you willing to give up having to compute, define, or calculate how money will show up and allow it to come into your life in random, magical, and miraculous ways? Everything doesn't allow that. Can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, only shirts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. I love it. Someone said, I'm getting a free month at the gym. I'm getting a free month with Paramount. Yeah, like, so how much of that is also you receiving money? I get like this really good deal with ClassPass where you can go to like different yoga places, and it's a great deal. That's me receiving money. How many of you get great deals with different places? That's you receiving. How does it get any better than this? What else is possible? What other unlimited ways can I receive money? What different forms can I receive money in? Where am I receiving money that I've never acknowledged? Who am I receiving money from that I've never acknowledged? Am I willing to give up having to compute, define, or calculate how money will show up and allow it to come into my life in random, magical, and miraculous ways? Now, that doesn't mean you turn off your awareness of money. That doesn't mean you stop being present with money. That doesn't mean you don't have an awareness of your financials. That doesn't mean you're not aware of what you have coming in and coming out. What it does mean is that you give up trying to control and calculate and figure out the how and start asking to receive more. Start asking, how does it get any better than this? Stop coming to conclusion and start asking more questions. Back to the original thing, ask and you shall receive. Unless you ask, you cannot receive. So how many places are you not asking for more to show up? How many places are you not asking for more money to show up because you're not acknowledging the money that is showing up for you? So right now, would you be willing to acknowledge where money is showing up for you? Every place now you have an awareness of, oh, I have money showing up here. I have someone gifting me something here. I have credits here. How does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? What else is possible? Where else can I receive? What other ways can I receive money that I haven't even considered? And everything doesn't allow that, destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, only shirts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Okay, guys, that is it for today. That is quickie. How does it get any better than this with money? Play with it, play with the questions, see what shows up. I hope you got something from it. Those questions came from, like I said, the Access Business and Money class manual that is a Joy Business class. I am going to be offering that class later in next month in July. I haven't put it up on my website yet. I'm still playing whether to do it live in Florida or just do it online. If you'd like to do this class online, let me know. The more requests I have, the easier it will be for me to schedule it. But play with these questions, see what shows up. And tomorrow we're going to play some more with how does it get any better than this with business and money, and we'll see what comes up tomorrow. So thank you for being here. Have a beautiful night. Bye for now.